paper also reports that Eisman often touted her access to McCain as she worked on behalf of clients such as Cablevision, EchoStar, and Tribune Broadcasting. Now, that's according to several other lobbyists who spoke on the condition of anonymity. Ms. Eisman is a graduate of Indiana University, Pennsylvania. She's expected to release a statement about all of this soon, and we're going to bring that to you as soon as we get it in. And there's a firestorm of reaction going on in the blogosphere right now in response to this story concerning John McCain and the New York Times. For more on that, I'm joined by MSNBC and my colleague Monica Novotny. Monica, what are the bloggers saying?
Well, Cameron, as you would expect, the blogs are all over this story right now, and here's a sample of what's being said out there. We'll start with the liberal-leaning Huffington Post. Mark Cooper has posted a piece called "Why John McCain Owes the New York Times a Thank You Card." He says, quote, "If the Times had published its expose when it first had it over Christmas, it would have preceded all of the Republican primaries and caucuses. To say it would have changed the dynamic of the GOP race is perhaps the understatement of the decade. You can bet Mitt Romney and even Mayor Rudy are up late tonight gnashing their teeth and pounding their heads over the wall over this one." On the opposite side of the spectrum, the conservative blog RedState.com is calling the New York Times story a, quote, hit job. Here's how they're characterizing it. Quote, "If you ever wanted to know who the New York Times thinks is the enemy, look no further than their hit job on John McCain today. They wouldn't do something this dirty to Osama bin Laden." Heading over to another conservative site, Newsmax.com, this is what they say about the story. Quote, "The liberal New York Times is wasting no time in smearing John McCain. Though McCain has had a reputation as an independent and maverick U.S. senator who has championed ethics and campaign finance reform, the Times story painted a different picture." And finally, going back to the liberal blogs, this time it's dailycoast.com. A blogger there writes this morning about the timing of the story. Quote, "This is just when McCain needed to make inroads with conservatives and unite his party. That project's now on hold for a few days while McCain does damage control." And, of course, we'll have much more on this story throughout the day here on MSNBC and tonight on a special edition of Countdown with Keith Olbermann, and that's at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, you're watching MSNBC, the place for politics. Cameron?